Hi, all. This is Dino the Ops Guy. We're back with Production Management in Practice, or you can call it Stardew Valley Production Course 101 or Production 101. I basically have taught in universities production management courses, and this is sort of my response to how I feel they're all kind of going the wrong way. So I'm offering a free course on YouTube. You're watching it. And it's really, rather than be as dry as toast and, basically set up on all the esoteric things that most courses are set up on, I wanted to be at the pace of business. So I want to take you to a real factory, but that's easy to reset said than done. So I'm using Stardew Valley as sort of the factory. And as things come up in the factory, sort of responding to them, I'd say in real time, even though it's not a day is a day. It's sort of an episode is a day, but it may take me a day or two to prepare them. But nonetheless, as things come up in Stardew Valley, and they do, not every production issue is going to come up in Stardew Valley, but many of them actually do come up in Stardew Valley. We're going to address them and give you sort of the skinny on the academic side, and then give you sort of the practical to it, and give you some advice to how you deal with that in Stardew Valley, so you could play along at home. This is day 15, episode 15, and we're looking at food values again. What we found up until now is that the best return to eat rather than sell is carrots. They still are, but we're introducing the salmon berry, which is a new thing. And the nice thing about the salmon berry is, unlike the spring onion, which is only available in one area of the map, the salmon berries are pretty much available everywhere. So they're kind of ubiquitous. So the idea with salmon berry is, when you see them, pick them. You're getting some forage points. I think it's just 3 forage experience points. I'm not sure, but maybe even less. I don't know. But you're getting some forage points as well. If you're hungry, you can eat them. It's fairly good return. It's better than kelp. It's better than seaweed. Better than any of the regular forage items in spring. So you're getting a really good return there. But if you find that you haven't been eating them and you got 40 or 50 in your inventory, you can sell them too. And individually they're not worth much, but if you get a bunch of them, then there's some pretty good coin there. So it's nice. They're pretty much, you're only getting the plain salmon berry. You're not getting the silver or the gold, etc. So they stack up nice and just one inventory spot. So it tends to work out very, very well in our favor. So if you're looking to basically pack a lot of energy, carrots are the way to go. Certainly use up your spring onions as you can. But if you see salmon berries, pick them up. And if you're hungry and you got nothing else, you can eat them. It works out really, really well. So we're going to get right into what's going on in Stardew Valley. And where we left off on day 14, he tried to fit everything in, and good for him. I mean, effort was there, but he ended up passing out in the field, and we're going to have to see what the outcome of that is. But so today on day 15, let's harvest the crops. We're going to try and get some money for cauliflower. I think there's one geode left if we want to take it down and process that, see what we get out of it. You may want to take the amethyst and topaz this time. We were thinking of that last time. The second big thing is, let's chop some wood. Take the time to chop some wood and make some preserve jars. The little wood canisters that basically multiply how much we get for value of our food. So and once that's done, if you can get to the copper mine, I think we have good luck today, so that should be good. And then if there's any free time, certainly the same thing. More wood is always good. If you're near the mines and you don't feel it makes sense to do another floor, then let's fish for bullhead. No rush on that. And if you see leek, those are good to pick up anywhere. So let's carry on. I am going to turn it over to Av. So do what you can. Thanks, Dino. We are back. It is episode 15, day 15. It's going to be a beautiful day, they say. And the spirits are in good humor today. That's good. It's salmonberry season. Yay! We all love Sandberries. Oh, Linus says he's lucky. They took 7G out of my pocket. Do you believe that? Here I got 500G, so that more than makes up for it. But that's okay. Granny is telling me that at the end of the season, all of this stuff dies. I get it. Yeah, so let's water things. We don't have to worry about the cart because it's a Monday. And what we're going to do on this Monday, after we're done properly watering all the plants, is we want to collect some money and get down to, well, I think we have one more geode. Let's process that. And then we're going to get down and buy some new cauliflower. How much, I'm not really sure. You know, the way it looks, there's only one good spot other than next to the strawberries there at the back. Just to the left in front of this one scarecrow, there's like 12 spots. So I think we're going to do 12. There's a spot of 9 behind the scarecrow, but that's problematic because then we can't see anything behind the scarecrow because the scarecrow's in the way. Like I said, in the summer, we're going to have 2 rows so that the scarecrows don't have as big an impact on blinding us to what's going on behind them. But we are still in the spring. The way our crops are set up, the best spot looks like those 12 sort of in front. So I'm going to hoe or till those 12, and we're going to go see if we can get 12, almost 1,000G worth of cauliflower seeds and plant them. Oh, we get another clay. Once we get enough clay, we can make a silo. Those are pretty important for the coop. So that's good, coop or barns. They help save us with the hay. So let's get some bait. We're going to put away the periwinkle. Periwinkle do not return a lot. I think they're 25 each. They're not really worth selling unless you got a bunch of them. But they are fish technically. So every once in a while, when we need something to do with fish, they're kind of the cheapest fish. So it's nice to keep them around. Let's smelt some copper. And like I said, we will take the amethyst and the topaz that we have after we're done making good with Meow. And there's the geode, and we will go and use up the geode. We only need one of the earth crystals, so that'll be cool. Make our way, check out for forage items. This isn't too far. Oh, there's the salmon berry. So we're at this stage, we're getting 2 per bush. So yeah, salmonberry is nice because they stack really nice. It's not like you're going to get 3 stacks of salmonberry. They all tend to be the same. Let's see what we have as for. Oh, here we brought an earth crystal to sell, but we're not going to sell. We're going to give it to Linus because that's the right thing to do. So good for you, Linus. You are now going to have an earth crystal just as you had hoped for. Let's process this geode. See what we're going to get for it. We're going to get 1 copper. So a geode you can sell for 50. We spent another 25 to open it up, and we got essentially what, a 15 G item. That was not that helpful. I mean, in the big mix, it's very lucrative to process stuff, but that one on its own just wasn't didn't make the day. So we got some clam. Oh, and good, we got some sea urchin. Always good to sell sea urchin. Their base is 160, so always happy to sell those. Let's see what we have on the other side. We're going to say hi to Elliot. Hi, Elliot, who lives by the sea. Cockle, not a lot of return, but it's nice to see them because usually they're harder to find, so you're pretty happy to find them if you do need them. So going through, we are going to go back and buy our, let's say, 12 cauliflower seeds. I think I've settled on 12. We will say hi to Penny. Penny is so nice. Scare off some birds. Say hi to Leah. Say hi to Abigail. Say hi to Abby. Not Abby. Abby's mom, Caroline. And we will get 12 and take them back and plant them. So again, I think tomorrow is the last day I can plant cauliflower and still make it in the season. So cauliflower are 12 days. So if we plant them on the 16th, which is tomorrow, then it's just in time on the 28th to get them back. I try not to plant anything on the last day just in case something happens where I can't water them or whatever the case, or I miss watering them. Saving for the last day isn't all that valuable. One thing I do want to do now that we're going to chop down wood is there's an area that I've already set aside for the silo that I have dedicated. And kind of next to that area, I like to set up to plant trees. I know it sounds odd when I have so many trees that I actually want to plant some, but at some point I run out of trees and wood, so I'd like to plant it and have it ahead should I ever need it. And that spot, so up in that top left corner, essentially where it's now open and cleared, that's where the silo goes. And just to the right and down of that, so that I can walk to get to the silo without hitting trees. But just below that, kind of where I'm chopping now, is going to be the area where I'm going to set up a little tree farm. And as I cut down more trees, I'm going to expand the tree farm to sort of fill the gap, fill the void. So that's a nice little planting trick that I use. Again, it doesn't seem to make sense when I have so many trees, but it takes a while for trees to grow. So this is sort of the planning that works. Even though it looks like I have abundance of trees, I'm going to plant more trees so that when I actually do need trees and I've used up all the ones that you see, there will be more for me. So I do want to get rid of all this grass. That can't be in the way. I won't be able to see stuff. And this sort of gets back to the notion of 5S that a lot of the cleanup is just so that we can see what's behind it, not necessarily to make it look dirty. So I'm just going to wear that lip so that it doesn't interfere with any of the walking to where the silo would be. I'm going to plant them in the order of pine cones first, and then acorns, and then maple seeds. So you'll have basically pine trees farthest left, oak trees in the middle, and then maple trees on the far right. Nothing specific about that other than it's consistent for what I've done before. If you want to do them in different order, it's nice to get a set so that they alternate. You have one of each, just so that if you see that you're getting too much of one seed and not enough of another, it's kind of obvious that you should be harvesting or getting more of a specific seed to balance things out. Where if you had a section of pine trees and a section of oak trees and a section of maple trees, you may not notice the difference in sizes and say, oh, we got lots of each one and everything's fine, and you really haven't matched them up all that well. So we're adding another one of each here. And you can see how I'm leaving a space in each direction for them, because trees don't like to grow big next to other big trees. So that allows them to grow big. We're going to smelt some more copper. Oh, and sorry, not in this case. We are actually going to make preserves. I thought we were going to get 2, but we can get 3. That's bonus. So we do have a couple cauliflower we can load with it. Cauliflower is a really good return in the spring, so I'm happy to do that. And then we do want to put this daffodil aside, and we're going to keep that earth crystal so that we can take it up to, there's a little, yeah, we'll take that seed and plant it where it should be. We're actually wasting a bit of time here, but that's okay. Once they grow, we'll be happy that we have trees we can fell. So yeah, we're going to take the earth crystal and we're going to give it to Linus. He deserves it. Linus is a really nice guy. I mean, he's got maybe he doesn't bath as much as the rest of us, even though he's got a lake next to him. So, oh, I see a leek. So we're going to pick up that leek. And ordinarily, if it was before 10 o'clock, I would head down and use this ticket. But it's close enough to 10 o'clock. I don't want to really push it. And if we did that, then we wouldn't be able to use the time between 10 and thereafter to really do too much. So we're going to check for another leek. Oh, there's 2. Yes. So this is an area where leek tend to sort of come up. And given that we would like to see more leek, that's a place where we'd like to check. We will unload what we don't need, and off we go. We forgot, though? We forgot the bombs. Let's go back and get the bombs. I just realized that once we were looking at all those rocks. Okay, this isn't a bomb situation, but it did sort of remind me once I saw those. We will take care of the slime. And then start looking for ladders. Oh, where's the ladder? Where's the ladder? Show me the ladder. Not the former. There's a ladder. And we get a little bit of quartz there. Smash up. We got a wind spire. A very, very small blade. A little bit of a dagger. I don't know the wind spire all that well, but it's not a big enough level. I hate when they convert. Not a big enough level for me to really worry about. Let's see again. It tends to change. Let's leave before it matters. Having said that, no, yeah. See, whenever I leave and there's one of those guys around, they seem to show up on the next floor somehow. I don't know if it's karma or if it's planned or what it is. So let's get rid of these guys. All right. I don't like the fact that they're swarming, and then I don't like the fact that it's midnight now. That's not so good. We didn't work this out all that well. So yeah, if we had started earlier, we'd probably have a better show. There's a ladder. Might as well take it. We will take the quartz. It's 29. Yeah, last time we played that game, we tend to lose, so I'm not going to play that game again. Again, we don't need the wind spire. I think we're good. Otherwise, yeah, we don't need the bomb. Okay, let's go. So we've already been around this path. I don't expect we're going to see any forge items, unless there's something I completely missed the first time, which happens all the time. As you're running, you're looking for things, and you don't notice everything. Even when I watch the videos, sometimes afterwards, I'll see things that I had missed the first time. So, all right, let's unload this stuff. We used to have, we left the leek behind. Otherwise, we could have sold them or converted them to seeds and sold them. So let's put in this smelt. And it's already 1:40. I don't want to play around too much. Let's just get to bed. Once bitten, twice shy, right? So we're good. The mystery boxes are coming. Mystery boxes can now be found. A nice little feature. I don't know that it makes the most sense logically, but I can live with it. It's a benefit. And the weather report, it's going to be partially cloudy, which really means sunny. And the fortune, spirits are in good humor. I am looking forward to that. Back to you. Okay, thanks, Av. Yeah, I understand, having been left in the field the night before, that you're a little bit of gun shy. We did lose. We checked it out. Even though Linus helped us back into the house, apparently someone, not Linus, I don't think, he's a pretty good guy, took 7G from us. So I mean, it's a function usually of some percentage of how much you have, up to 1,000. Thankfully, I wasn't carrying a lot, so 7 might have been a big portion of what was there, but it's not a lot. But all things in, we did fairly well. So what did we accomplish here? We did harvest, not a lot of harvesting of the crops. We did process the geode, and again, we spent 75 to get 7 or 10 or something like that. That wasn't a really good return. But we did get some cauliflower in the ground, a nice pattern for it. It kind of sort of seals out the rest of what we need from the farm. It's about 100, 120 plots that we have. So the watering's right. We could probably get more given that we have an upgraded watering can, but still, I'm pretty happy with what we got in the field. Chop wood to make preserve jars. As the management side, I don't try and get too involved in how Av executes things. He's got his own way, but I really have to appreciate that he's thought through, we're going to need more wood before, and created a situation where he knows how to replenish that wood, started early so it's going to be ready, especially once you get into a copper axe and then an iron axe and then a gold axe. You're going to go through a lot of wood. You're going to need a lot of wood, and you can rely on the trees that are outside your farm to some extent, because they do grow back. But it's still nice to have a quick and dirty supply of wood on the farm that is easy to access. So that was, I think, a well-executed plan. So we did get to the mine, get some copper stuff, and bugs. Um, but we did leave behind the leak, which we were looking for, and we did leave behind the ticket, and that sort of didn't even come up. And this is typical of operations management. It's typical of everything, I think. That if you come to work prepared, or if you come in any situation, relaxed and ready, you're gonna make some really good decisions. If something goes wrong, then there's a tendency, especially if you feel that what went wrong was because of you, or whether it was true or not, if you feel that way, then there's a temptation to overcompensate to make it back. It's kind of like if you're playing a soccer game, and I used to play defense. Let's say because of me being out of position or something, someone got through and scored a goal. Well, now I'm going to try and get that goal back by doing super defense, even though I'm not capable of doing super defense. So um, I think Av, having been bitten before, was not really on his game, trying to maybe make too much of what was going on, and in doing so, that could be the reason why we left the leak in the ticket behind. So I think the learning point here is really just, in every situation, let the past go, get back to what you're good at. So I can't say exactly that that's what happened, but it is a bit of a coincidence that yesterday. Have passed out in the field, and today we're leaving stuff behind at the mine. So it's not going to set us back too much. So I'm really happy about that. We can recover. We'll just put that early on the things to do for day 16. And so I'm hoping you're getting a lot out of this. Certainly, if we can tailor this to help you understand more, to make it easier to get to certain points, if there's something, specific topics that we're missing and you want to address, please add it to the comments, and we'll address it fast and as best as we can. But otherwise, this is Dino the Ops Guy signing off.